should.
I can't let them know.
Because I keep forgetting. Maybe I'll get to it this weekend.
No, I'm down.
Okay. Okay, perfect. That's exactly why I would say.
So, now we're kind of thinking about.
Sorry.
Beak looks like a pencil. But I know I always skip the one that's like upgrade school.
Do you want to switch that? There's just one from this side. On the right wall, yeah. Let's see you get all the way there.
She went in the ferry. She walked in there. Yeah, no, this boat has like over, I think a little bit over 50,000 horsepower.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of horses.
Yeah, plus this is the biggest boat in its fleet, Yeah, it's the biggest one. This boat can hold up to 214 cars.
I'm surprised at how many was taken on when we were loading.
I know, that's because it's busy. This boat just came back from Seattle, so now it's in the Edmonds route.
For how long?
They usually switch the boats on and off like every 3-4 months. Yeah.
Okay, so we got it for a good portion here.
Yeah, I think like the end of like September is when they're going to get out of this area. Yeah. Have a good day. Hey then.
Attention please. We are now arriving at our destination. Please make sure that you have all of your personal belongings before disembarking the vessel. Drivers and passengers, return to your vehicles. For safety and health reasons, do not start your engine until directed by a crew member. Walk-on passengers will disembark using the overhead walkway from the main passenger cabin. Cyclists should return to their bicycles at this time. All passengers must disembark the vessel upon arrival. Thank you for sailing aboard the Washington State Ferries. We look forward to seeing you again soon.
Yeah, that's my favorite don't give me more black. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're not mean. You're a good lady.
I'm not mean, no.
Birder. So you have the, birdhouses and all the different, equipment in his yard, and he'd always come in and ask, he'd stuff around, but it's so fun. Where's the seafood of voice? And I was like, I'm going to do the carrots. And I was like, what do you say? You spell it. Yeah, voice.
Wow.
I like your hair, buddy.
Sorry, we're slow.
No, it's okay. Take your time. It's okay. Are you happy? Are you happy? Oh, he's doing like what they call that?
I'm not sure what he's doing. He's jumping.
It's where you jump in the little squares. I forgot the name of it.
Yeah.
Oh, hopscotch. He's trying to do hopscotch.
Let's let people go
It's
back.
okay.
Come on, buddy. Can you
Have a
follow me?
good day.
Let's go.
You're welcome.
You're gonna hit your head? What?
Train is arriving. Please stand clear of the doors. Train, Airport Station, and GICC Gateway Center.
Doors closing. Please stand clear of the doors. Doors closing. Please stand clear of the doors.
Doors closing. Please stand clear.
Welcome aboard the ATL SkyTrain. Please hold on. This train is departing. Next stop is GICC and Gateway Center Hotels. Welcome aboard the ATL SkyTrain. Please hold on. This train is departing. Next stop is GICC and Gateway Center Hotels. We are approaching GICC and Gateway Center Hotels. Please hold on. This train is stopping. Please have all your belongings and watch your step as you exit. Thank you for choosing Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. This stop services GICC and Gateway Center Hotels. Please have all your belongings and watch your step as you exit. Airport and market passengers remain on board for the airport station. Doors closing. Please stand clear of the doors. Doors closing. Please stand clear of the doors. Welcome aboard the ATL SkyTrain. Please hold on. This train is departing. Next stop is Airport Station. Welcome aboard the ATL SkyTrain. Please hold on. This train is departing. Next stop is Airport Station. for choosing Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. Please have all your belongings and watch your step as you exit. We are approaching Airport Station. Please hold on. This train is stopping. Thank you for choosing Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. Please have all your belongings and watch your step as you exit. This is Airport Station. Please have all your belongings and watch your step as you exit. We wish you a safe and pleasant journey. This is Airport Station. Please have all your belongings and watch your step as you exit. We wish you a safe and pleasant journey.
Come on, Jack, hurry up. Jack.
Doors closing. Please stand clear. Doors closing. Please stand clear. Doors closing. Please stand clear.
Now the crowd comes.
I'm gonna be so loud.
They're actually taking photos of us.
Wow.
Ready? Done?
Oh my god, no. Is that meant to happen?
He's dead. He's like, no.
Why are we going back? Why are we going back? Why are we rocking? I can't do this, I can't. Oh, I'm freaking out. Oh my
Should I give a countdown or
god.
something? Should I give a countdown? I need a countdown.
Countdown, please.
Is there a countdown? Oh, this smoke. I can't breathe now.
Hold on.
Oh, too much smoke.
I don't know where we're going.
Oh my god, I can't see.
Ready?
Yeah, no. Yes. Bye-bye.
It is perfect for a child who's between 43 and 49 inches tall. After placing the feet tall, the large size backpack is also available as a rolling backpack. Rugged and roomy, these smooth rolls.
I do gotta wonder. Man, now I wonder. Okay, let's just go this way. There's probably something awesome over there. There's no way for me to quickly load, is there? Well, finally we made it across. What a relief. Who's ready for a hot spring and has 2 triangles for arms? This gal. Oh, but before we move on, you were right about which way to go every time, Kamek. How did you do that? It was amazing. Yeah, what gives? You were cheating with magic, weren't you? Magic, young master, not at all. I simply rejected the emotional choices you two made in favor of ones using bloodless logic. Yes, my logic-based system, along with timely retreating and tactical cowering, has gotten me far. Alright. But in a way, doesn't that mean I was making the right choice every time? You wouldn't have known which way to go if I hadn't made the wrong choice first. Ha, she's got you there. Okay. My thing is, like, I still want to go her way now, because we'll have to figure it out. There's probably like an item or something there. Ah, we're here. This is so cool. I've seen big trees before, not even all that long ago, but this might be the biggest one yet. Yes, it's quite impressive, but what do you make of that other tree? The one with water flowing from its base. Wouldn't that be the more logical spot for a hot spring? No way. How are we supposed to get there? It's almost like they don't want us to get to that hot spring. Well, perhaps we could survey the situation more effectively from up high. Ah, but this ladder is just out of reach. Another job for the Shangri Spa groundskeeper. But you're the groundskeeper. How are you going to reach the ladder, Mr. Groundskeeper? Good question. I can't jump up here? Can't jump up here either. Although it seems like I should be able to. Now I can. We got some holes to fill in. Is this... Hold on. Is this area... The Spring of Jungle Mist is its entirely own area. Oh well. There we go. Aha. Oh, I have to match it with something else. Probably.
Hey cruisers, by now you've heard the news. The Cruise Tips TV family is setting sail on Royal Princess very soon. And as part of our Medallion class cruise experience, we need to get ocean ready. Never fear though. Getting ocean ready is a simple 3-step process that will quickly prepare you for your Medallion class Princess cruise and ensure that you breeze through boarding on embarkation day. Rather than telling you how it works, we're going to show you. Before we do, let's clarify what Medallion class cruising is and what your Medallion actually does. Ocean Medallion is a wearable device that elevates your Princess Cruise vacation. On-demand food and drinks, interactive gaming, custom entertainment, and smart navigation. Medallion just makes cruising simpler and more personal. So how does it work? Medallion holds your unique digital identity and communicates with thousands of readers on board and in port. With no on-off switch, menu, or charging needs, you use it to make payments, unlock your stateroom door, and speed up embarkation. It also lets the crew see information that they can use to serve you better. You can wear your Medallion as a wristband, pendant, clip, or simply keep it in your pocket or bag. It doesn't cost extra money, and if you live in the US, it can be shipped to you before your cruise. So that's what it is. Here
Wingtip vortices. 340. And boom, there we are. I see a Ben or two flying along the beach as well. If you kind of look down to our left, 10 o'clock.
All right. Make sure. Actually, all right.
Bye.
Nice. All right, look at that. All right. Sure.
Yeah, Sebastian, she appeared in court for only about 5 minutes this afternoon, pretty standard for a first appearance. The judge set bail at $500,000. Because the woman has not yet been formally charged, we're not naming her. In court documents, the 47-year-old was described as a former friend of the 1.5-year-old child's family. The little girl's mother told police she was trying to get a restraining order against the suspect. Workers at Mars Early Learning Academy said the woman walked into the facility around 2:30 Friday afternoon and grabbed the child. According to police, staff said it looked like she might have a gun in her jacket. Officers said her motivation appears to be causing distress to the child's parents. She was arrested in Federal Way. In court, lawyers argued over bail.
The state is very concerned with the safety of population in general, but this specific victim.
My understanding is that there's a bit of miscommunication about what happened in this case.
Again, bail was set at $500,000. The suspect was also ordered to have no contact with the child's family. Charges are expected to be filed by April 1st. Live in Seattle, Jim Nelson, King 5 News.
Are you sure your tax expert is right for you? Switch to TurboTax Full Service. You'll be matched with a TurboTax expert and get real-time updates on their progress, and you get your best outcome guaranteed. Switch to TurboTax Full Service. Are you sure your tax expert is right for you? Switch to TurboTax Full Service. You'll be matched with a TurboTax expert and get real-time updates on their progress, and you get your best outcome guaranteed. Switch to TurboTax Full Service. Are you sure your tax expert is right for you? Switch to TurboTax Full Service. You'll be matched with a TurboTax expert and get real-time updates on their progress, and you get your best outcome guaranteed. Switch to TurboTax Full Service. Are you sure your tax expert is right for you? Switch to TurboTax Full Service. You'll be matched with a TurboTax expert and get real-time updates on their progress, and you get your best outcome guaranteed. Switch to TurboTax Full Service. Are you sure your tax expert is right for you? Switch to TurboTax Full Service. You'll be matched with a TurboTax expert and get real-time updates on their progress, and you get your best outcome guaranteed. Switch to TurboTax Full Service.
Hey, do you dread scrubbing away stubborn dirt and stains? I used to, until I found the Spinny Scrub. Let me show you why this...
Tickets at thefair.com today.
A cafe in Bellingham's Fairhaven neighborhood is closing for good after 14 years in business. The owners of Evolve Chocolate and Cafe made the announcement on their website. They first launched the business back in 2011 and moved into Village Books on 11th Street in 2018. The owners say they're moving back to California to be closer to family. Now, according to the Bellingham Herald, the sudden announcement comes just over a month after several workers protested about, quote, unfair labor practices and the wrongful firing of a staff member. The cafe will close on April 30th. A cracked fuel injector has forced the recall of more than 33,000 Ford Escapes and Broncos because it could start a fire. According to the NHTSA, the vehicles were previously repaired incorrectly under 2 separate recalls. The recall affects some 2020 to 2022 Ford Escapes and 2021 to 23 Bronco Sports. The fuel injector may be cracked and leak fuel into the engine compartment. If that fuel comes in contact with a hot engine or exhaust, it could start a fire. Dealers will fix the issue for free. Owners will get a letter in the mail after April 24th. More than 212,000 pounds of egg substitutes are being pulled from store shelves because the products could contain bleach. The brands being recalled are Egg Beaters and Bob Evans Better Than Eggs. The recalled items have the number.
Another way to join in on the March Madness action today is to watch the games with others. It's fun. It's better with others. There are lots of watch parties happening in Spokane to kick off the first round games for the Zags. KREM 2's Regan Gallo is on campus this morning. And Regan, it's the calm before the storm for the Bulldogs. So let us know, where can people watch the games? Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Tim. Well, there's a few different things. So the Gonzaga alumni are hosting an event at the Garland Theater for free admission. It's family friendly to watch the men's games. Doors open at 1 p.m. And if you're a student on Gonzaga campus, you can go to the Hemmingson Student Center. There's going to be a watch party there as well. But I'm with a student right now, actually, who I found on campus camping out with this tent behind me. Now, even though the men are in Wichita, the women are still here today. Christian, who's a junior on campus, you've been doing this tradition where you're camping out before the games. Tell me a little bit about why and why you're braving the storm.
Yeah. I mean, this is not honestly the worst weather I've done this in, but it started about a year and a half ago when I started getting a group together, start going to men's games. This is where this started. And then, like, this is the first time I've done this for, like, overnighted for a women's game, but it started about a year and a half.
A limit of 7 years old and 70 pounds. A lot of families, a lot of bucket list people, a lot of birthdays, anniversaries. You can expect to have fun. You can a limit of 7 years old and 70 pounds. A lot of families, a lot of bucket list people, a lot of birthdays, anniversaries. You can expect to have fun. You can.
Oh, no. Mookie Betts hit on the hand. Falling to the ground.
You can feel your hand in that place and feel the small bones that are right there.
98 miles per hour from Dan Altavia, who's just been removed from the game and is now hearing it from Dodger Stadium. Miggy Rojas is taking the place of Betts on first.
It's not every day that Mount Rainier is met with activism, but today people came together with one shared goal: to protect our parks and the people who care for them.
Hey, hey!
This needle popping up here for the World's Fair. This is what it looked like 60 years ago, but of course we're all used to having astronaut white here on the top, and they have to go back to that because landmark status was established when this was white. So it has to go back to astronaut white, and I am going to be the first person in the city, in the state, to lay down a coat of white paint here on top of the Galaxy Gold. That is the very first coat of paint going right now this morning here on Fox 13. Good Day Seattle.
Mang lại sự yên tâm cho quý phụ huynh, Vietnam Airlines còn cung cấp dịch vụ chăm sóc dành riêng cho trẻ nhỏ đi một mình trên các chuyến bay do Vietnam Airlines khai thác. Theo quy định của Vietnam Airlines, trẻ em từ 2 đến dưới 12 tuổi phải đi cùng người lớn. Đối với trường hợp trẻ em không có người lớn đi cùng, các quý phụ huynh vui lòng đặt trước dịch vụ trẻ em. Mang lại sự yên tâm cho quý phụ huynh, Vietnam Airlines còn cung cấp dịch vụ chăm sóc dành riêng cho trẻ nhỏ đi một mình trên các chuyến bay do Vietnam Airlines khai thác. Theo quy định của Vietnam Airlines, trẻ em từ 2 đến dưới 12 tuổi phải đi cùng người lớn. Đối với trường hợp trẻ em không có người lớn đi cùng, các quý phụ huynh vui lòng đặt trước dịch vụ trẻ em.
and Ben was always the one person Rachel could count on. Their friendship, so unconditional. For the longest time, Rachel didn't even know Ben had.
Okay, let's see if there's priority seating. I don't think so. At least I don't see it labeled. The emergency phone and hammer and flashlight, that's useful.
These are the stairs for you. Have a good day. I love you. I love your pants.
I love you so much. Sure, thank you.
You're welcome, of course. Yeah, I wonder whether, you know, I have a flight tracker that could show us where the planes are going. There goes one. I'm gonna stand inside where it's a little warmer. All right, I'll be there in about 10 minutes, right? All right. There's one coming in. Oh, there is? Where?
To the right of the new building.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I see it. It's way down there.
It's amazing they're going 150 to 200 miles an hour when they touch the runway.
I know, they have to if they're stall.
Right.
You have to
fall out of the sky.
Yeah.
200 miles.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
See just below the dark clouds, just to the left of the tower? See his light.
Oh, yeah, I see it. It's way down there. I'm going to...
Yeah, but me too, this morning when I looked at my phone, I was like, because he went to go call. And I was like, no, he's going to get into school.
we do know that a similar description of a vehicle was seen leaving this area as well. We've reached out to several law enforcement agencies to get more information and to figure out how all of this started and if they have any arrests or information about those suspects we saw continuously on the same surveillance video from multiple locations. In Maple Valley, Farah Jadran, King 5 News.
Use this in case you break your arm.
What is this? It looks like a fun ride.
This is our stretcher. It's our bed on wheels that we use to get you to and from the ambulance. Let's check it out with Christian.
Hop on. All right, one foot buckle.
That one too.
There's so many buckles. It's kind of like, you know, a spacecraft.
Christian's gonna show us how to operate the stretcher. First, he pushes a button.
Smile big. That's a nice shirt. You're welcome. There, I got it.
1.5 points per game, 5.1 rebounds, second in the team in both categories, leads the team in assists, primary ball handler, definitely a key player on the floor for the Eagles.
Definitely, you know, and part of the surprising part for her is she was injured for more than half of the year last year. But coach says, you know, she's a floor leader, she's a good ball handler, she sees the floor, so she's going to be looking to her to kind of keep the team going and get the team more involved.
Use this in case you break your arm.
What is this? It looks like a fun ride.
This is our stretcher. It's our bed on wheels that we use to get you to and from the ambulance. Let's check it out with Christian.
Hop on. All right, one
Yeah.
foot buckle.
That one too.
There's so many buckles. It's kind of like, you know, a spacecraft.
Christian's gonna show us how to operate the stretcher. First, he pushes a button.
Smile big. That's a nice shirt. You're welcome. There, I got it.
Okay, so before every track inspection, before anyone heads out there, first thing you have to do, lockout, tag out. So with this.
Well, excitement is building for the NCAA tournament, and some people are getting more involved by putting their money on the line.
KREM 2's Shannon Mowdy checked in at the Spokane Tribe Casino, where sports betting is becoming a big business.
Well, the brackets are built and the bets are rolling in here at Spokane Tribe Casino's Sportsbook. And it's anticipated it'll get even busier as we approach Thursday's tip-off for the Gonzaga men's game. With a chance to win big,
That one's a winner.
Hoop fan hopefuls are lining up and paying out. Since Washington legalized sports betting in 2021, it's been big business here for sportsbook writer
3 days before Super Bowl. This is when we open.
Jeff Hodges.
Busy.
Busier every year around spring, with the NCAA tournament drawing out wagers from sports fans like Braxton Bagby.
No, I'd rather do this just because, I can stay home and, and sit on my couch or something like that.
He's been an NCAA gambler since he could legally place his bet, often traveling to Vegas to do so. But it's also been a family tradition without money on the line.
We'll do a family bracket, and if like loser has to cook for the week or something like that.
If you want to place any sports bet here in Washington State, you have to do so at one of the tribal casinos. Online sports betting is illegal in Washington.
All right, 3170.
And if you want to go all in on your favorite team, there's one major rule you need to know.
There's 20. You cannot bet on local college teams. So Gonzaga, for instance, cannot be bet on.
Washington state law prohibits bets for in-state collegiate teams and players, and Idaho outlaws sports betting entirely. Bad news for this Zags fan, but he won't let it ruin his good time.
It kind of just makes the game a little more fun, and usually it's camaraderie too. A whole bunch of buddies come out and have some cocktails.
Shannon Mowdy, KREM 2 News.
Best customer in the world right here. So sweet.
Thank you. I appreciate that, guys.
We feel so special. Use this in case you break your arm.
What is this? It looks like a fun ride.
This is our stretcher. It's our bed on wheels that we use to get you to and from the ambulance. Let's check it out with Christian.
Hop on. All right, one foot buckle.
That one too.
There's so many buckles. It's kind of like, a spacecraft.
Christian's going to show us how to operate the stretcher. First, he pushes a button.
We do know that a similar description of a vehicle was seen leaving this area as well. We've reached out to several law enforcement agencies to get more information and to figure out how all of this started and if they have any arrests or information about those suspects we saw continuously on the same surveillance video from multiple locations. In Maple Valley, Farah Jadran, King 5 News.
Yeah, not a problem. Thanks. Our favorite customer. Can't believe he's moving.
I have it at home.
Okay, you want to hang on to this?
Go ahead and press stop and it's ready.
All right, two glasses going on.
No, I
didn't
get
you a drink so we can get the floor.
Thank you.
We do know that a similar description of a vehicle was seen leaving this area as well. We've reached out to several law enforcement agencies to get more information and to figure out how all of this started and if they have any arrests or information about those suspects we saw continuously on the same surveillance video from multiple locations. In Maple Valley, Farah Jadran, King 5 News.
Yeah, not a problem. Thanks. Our favorite customer. Can't believe he's moving.
I have it at home.
Okay, you want to hang on to this?
Touch is how we communicate with those we love. But when your psoriasis is bad, does it ever get in the way? Embrace the chance of 100% clear skin with Taltz. Taltz is proven to help people with moderate to severe psoriasis achieve completely clear skin. With Taltz, up to 90% of patients had a significant improvement of their psoriasis plaques. In fact, 4 out of 10 even achieved completely clear skin. Don't use if you're allergic to Taltz. Before starting, you should be checked for tuberculosis. Taltz may increase risk of infections and lower your ability to fight them. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or have symptoms, or if you've received a vaccine or plan to. Inflammatory bowel disease can happen with Taltz, including worsening of symptoms. Serious allergic reactions can occur. Ready for a chance at 100% clear skin? Ask your doctor about Taltz today and go to Taltz.com to learn how to pay as little as $5 a month.